from Odukpani local government area of Cross River State, you cannot be more correct.
I had to do my combi.
very simply, when Dangote refinery wanted to do the Nigerian refinery, everybody possible discouraged him. But he had the courage, he had the vision, he had, the support to do it. As he did it in Nigeria, he's now saying we can also do it in Africa. And for Africa, it will be a win-win situation, in my own estimation. It's not about optimism, it's about a pattern and about the aspiration of not just Dangote himself, but an aspiration that I think that other African countries will do better to buy into. Now, that said, the Pope left Equatorial Guinea. By now, he should be back in Rome by way of update. And when he was leaving, he still stressed the point about peace, not war. He still stressed the point that leaders should avoid the politics of hate and division. And he had a photograph in the press conference that he had of a child in Lebanon who welcomed him when he visited Lebanon last year and said, "Oh, welcome Pope Leo." That boy is dead now. He had been killed in the latest onslaught of hostilities in that region. And he says that's not what the world wants. So on the whole of it, his trip has been successful, and the pontiff has been able to continue with his message of leadership, responsibility, and accountability, and also of a world that is committed to peace, not war. Now, Israel and Lebanon, President Trump says there's been an extension of 3 weeks of the ceasefire. But the issue is, of what effect would that have, as I keep saying? Now, Lebanon has no control over Hezbollah. Hezbollah continues to attack Israel. Israel says for every little attack, they will react. So there's that problem there. But this is also the sideline to the conflict in the Iranian war. And Iran is saying, contrary to what President Trump has said, they have what they call iron unity. So America sees it, Iranian vessels carrying oil in the Indian Ocean, they too seize 2 vessels elsewhere on the Strait of Hormuz. So the world is still in the state of uncertainty. Oil prices have gone up by 3%, whether it is Brent crude, the benchmark, or it is, what is it again? The WTI, which is the American one. Then the soldier, Ken Van Dyke. There have always been allegations that a lot of people within the Trump system were doing insider trading, either on Kashi or on the poly market. Now, this particular officer was said to have, placed bets of about 33,000 US dollars on the poly market ahead of the seizure of Maduro and his wife. He gave the time, he gave the outcome, and now the Department of Justice has gone after him, and already they've charged him for violation of the Commodity Exchange Act, yes. 1 count of wire fraud, and also of engaging in unlawful financial transaction. Just to note that on the 24th of March, the White House issued a statement warning staff to desist from abuse of classified information. But those who have always said there is insider trading within Trump circle will say that they have been vindicated. The King of England and the Queen will be visiting the United States next week. And it looks like Trump is excited. He says the King, Charles III, is a fantastic man.